Welcome back to the deep dive. Today we're unpacking the specs you sent over for the PureLink VIP-T400-D.
The AV over IP decoder.
Exactly. And our mission here is to really get how this one box lets you run ultra high-end video, audio, and all your control signals over a standard network. No more dedicated cables.
And the first thing that jumps out to me isn't even a feature, it's a line item. TAA compliant.
Right, the Trade Agreements Act.
Yeah, and if you're not familiar with that, it's not just some simple sticker. It means the device meets really strict U.S. government sourcing rules.
So we're talking maximum security, maximum reliability.
That's it. It's why it's aimed right at government, military, and, those critical 24/7/365 command centers.
That compliance immediately tells us this is serious, enterprise-grade hardware. Okay, let's get into the core performance because these numbers are, well, they're pretty intense.
They really are.
We're looking at Ultra HD specifically, 4K 60, 4.4.4 HDR video with HDCP 2.2, but for real-time viewing, speed is everything. They list latency as ultra low.
Less than 17 milliseconds.
Which sounds fantastic, but, what does that really mean in the real world? There's always some overhead with AV over IP.
That's a great point. That sub-17 millisecond figure is mostly about the device's own processing. When you pair that with the data throughput, it's typically around 300 milliTs on a 1 gig port, it tells you they're using very, very efficient compression.
So it's visually lossless without just crushing the network.
Exactly. They engineered it so you don't have to go out and buy a whole new 10 gig network just to run your displays.
And to keep that quality and speed, the connectivity has to be flexible. And this is, for me, the real aha moment. It supports both standard CCAT cable and
fiber. That's the part that changes the entire game.
Yeah, talk about that distance contrast.
Sure. So with a standard Cat6a cable, you can push a signal maybe 120 meters. After 100 meters, physics just starts winning and the signal degrades.
Right.
But this decoder has an SFP port. You plug in a single-mode fiber transceiver, and suddenly you bypass all the limitations of copper. Your distance jumps to 2 kilometers.
2 kilometers? That just makes the physical layout of a building or campus almost irrelevant.
It does. And the scale is just as wild. The system can handle up to 999 sources.
And 65,000 displays? That's bigger than most major sports stadiums.
That's what a true IP-based matrix switcher can do. But this thing is more than just a signal carrier. It's like a decentralized processor.
Okay, so it has its own intelligence.
Yeah, it handles USB 1.1 and 2.0, even USB cameras.
Ah, so you're getting KVM functionality, keyboard, video, mouse over that same single network cable. You can put an operator anywhere.
Precisely. And it also bridges those old legacy control gaps. You get IR and RS-232 extension.
So you can control an old projector from an IP network.
You got it. It's connecting the old physical world to the new IP management world.
It also seems to have some serious processing power built right in. We're talking a built-in video wall processor, right?
A big one, up to 8 by 8. Plus, it has a scaler right on the decoder itself. You don't need another expensive box to do that. And it can even rotate the image 90 or 180 degrees.
These are all things that used to require their own dedicated bulky hardware.
And we can't forget the audio. For critical viewing, sound is just as important. This isn't just stereo. It's handling the high-end formats.
Like Dolby Atmos and DTS:X?
Yep, Dolby True HD, DTS HD, Atmos, the works, all of that. Audio and 4K video running on just 8.5 watts. You can even power it with PoE.
So when you put it all together, what we're really seeing here is a TAA-compliant bridge that proves a fundamental shift is happening. Robust enterprise AV doesn't need its own proprietary wiring anymore. It can just leverage the flexible IP network you already have.
Exactly. And the fact that they're building things like scalers and video wall processors into these little decentralized endpoints, it suggests they're evolving.
Yeah.
They aren't just signal carriers anymore. They're powerful distributed media processors.
Which leaves a pretty interesting thought for you to consider. What other legacy functions in your office or institution, things that currently rely on dedicated hardware and special cables like maybe door access or climate control, could be completely absorbed by your standard IP network tomorrow?